Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 204 of our Let's Play. I'm IVATOPIA, she's SupernovaTiffy, and the game's called...
Divinity Original Sins Enhanced Edition.
Yeah! Send these arrows to her, and then we'll get going.
Hmm.
Minute. Dana. 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 Gazify. That works. Okay. Gonna save. Save the game. So it didn't give us an option to tell them that it's been fake the whole time. It didn't give us the option to tell them it's been fake the whole time. I thought it was going to. So we can leave now, can't we? Because we asked for... So we should head over to that thing that was the other time then. And there's somebody in the middle that I ignored that I didn't want to do too much. I was looking for it. So if I leave it, should attack us, I'm sure.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
Wait for me!
I could do with a
You're behind me,
cold
aren't you?
drink.
Yeah, once they attacked me. And you just ran off!
But they shouldn't now. I told them not to, remember.
Bunny!
Not you. I was trying to talk to Bunny.
Stand back, puny human, or I shall sear you with the eternal flames of the mighty
Stand back.
drop.
Oh, he's the dragon.
Hear the wind of my
Isn't he? He's the dragon one.
quiver before the
dragon.
might of my razed talons. Begone, weakling!
Ugh!
That's the began.
I
Whoa!
can only hope this might be a magpie's nest.
What's this?
I've been here before. Hello?
Quickly before my audience disperses.
What?
I can't seem to convince Mrs. Hollingsworth there to choose a tale. Would you mind doing us all the honor?
Oh, I get to choose a tail for him. He's got no fingers. Didn't he?
I'd be harrowed to sing to you of Brachus Rex,
Precious Rex, we beat him,
last Source King.
didn't we?
Delighted to sing of Astarte, the fallen goddess.
We're gonna
of
sing
the
for
sword.
us.
Terrified.
He's gonna sing for us.
Huh?
He's gonna sing for us. Why did I say like 3 times? Bring Precious Rex, last sorcerer.
Ah, and so sing I shall, Source Hunter. But I warn you, the legend of the king is less story than history. And as
We beat him.
realities tend to be, this tale is far more fantastic than fiction.
Hopefully include, doesn't it? Man, we beat him.
Now, Brachus
There he
Rex,
goes.
that most terrible
storyteller.
of kings.
I wonder if
that
he knows
most
the ending to the
evil
legend of the
wicked
spurned
worms,
prince. Jared never got
defiler
past
of
chapter
lands,
7.
Destroyer
ask him,
of
lady.
cities and dreams.
I pay a coin or two to hear a
Finally
good tale
defeated
right
by
about
the
now.
noble source
Ooh,
hunters
that's us.
and cast down to
Have
wrath.
your girl talk to him that.
But would you have
Why?
guessed he was once a wee tot,
I don't think she can.
apple-cheeked and darling, and that he loved his twin sister as the moon does the sun? They were forged by their very souls, the twins, and neither desired to live in a world which the other had flown. Yes, Brachus Rex was once Brachus the babe, and hand in hand with his twin Cassandra, he navigated a simple childhood. But both these babes, dear listener, had the blood of sorcerers in them. Cassandra resisted, but Brachus fell. Down the Source King fell, down the rabbit hole of dark magic.
Listen to the story.
Up Cassandra tried to pull him, but fast she failed. Soon he had outgrown her. She was weakness, childhood, the one weight dragging him down from his dark ambitions. And so Brachus cursed her such that her souls separated, a wrenching of ether greater in pain than that of flesh. Having thus discarded his sister, Brachus the babe choked and died. Brachus Rex was born, and Rivellon suffered.
Ooh.
Another
Another one?
story,
Yeah, another one, another
Source
one.
Hunter, if
Yeah,
it please you.
Yeah. Sing of Astron the fallen, goddess of the source.
Our first friend shall it be? Astarte, mother of the source, who reared us and vanished. The greatest mystery. Yes, and so I sing. Sing the story of Astarte, revered goddess of the source. Oh, how mighty, yet oh, how fallen. Astarte was born of the godflower soon after the coming of light. She shot up like a weed, and within a week of her birth, Source had formed inside her. A strange thing happened then, and everything that lived felt better. Strange, yes, dear listener, but it was as true as it was simple. Stronger were they made by Source.
got plenty of
Faster
two
were
things.
they made
Tails
by
and
Source.
tails.
They glowed in health, and they felt in joy. Astarte thus was loved. Man came then, and he grew knowing only Astarte's love, the many ways to give it and receive it. It was a love affair for the ages, existence and Astarte. Source sang through every fiber of life, and life revered Source in kind. But like all love affairs, it was soon spotted by doom, and its days were quickly numbered on doom's dreadful fingers. In time, as must everyone, Astarte faltered. How she fell and why we know not, but we know that suddenly Source was changed. Those who would heal had to kill to do it. Those who attempted to meditate upon Source, those who would once commune with the goddess, went mad.
Mad?
Where did the goddess go? Only the divines know. Her temples alone remain. Her temples and the sick source that plagues us now. Oh, how mighty! Oh, how fallen!
One more.
Another story, Source Hunter, if
Yes.
it please
One
you.
more. You got one more thing to
What
say?
your girl to talk to him?
I don't think she can. Well, after this one, it's the last one. And it's to take my leave. Sing of Babe Opera, the Hag of Death.
Take care, Source Hunter, for even to speak her name is to invoke her
Ooh,
curse.
speaking names to do curse.
Madame Lunestra has already informed me I need not fear
Oh, you mean that for favor?
but whether you share the same luck is dubious
Ooh.
indeed. Sing of the dreaded hag I shall. Pray she does not visit us meantime.
Well, hopefully she doesn't then.
Last we left the deathly hag, she hovered over the counsellor's deathbed among the throng of his beloved, watching, waiting, vials of purple evil at her hip, excitement on her slavering lips. Cloaked was she in a wallflower charm. Unseen was she by the groups of maids and husbands and children that would surely shriek if they saw her. Closer she drew as the counsellor's breath rattled. Forward she bent, her ear to his cracked mouth. The smell of death hung just beneath his breath, waiting to consume him. The hag grinned.
Now
She
Bailey's
tingled.
got plenty of two things.
She brought out her
Tails
vial.
and tails.
She tipped it close, and the room's guests gasped, and the counsellor's death rattled. Babe Oape poured, and poured, and poured. He is mine, she shrieked, her charm collapsing. Every mourner gasped, leapt from grief to terror, and shrunk away from the gleeful hag. She pranced upon the bed, lifted her dingy tunic over filthy knees, and jigged like one possessed. And as she jigged, the counsellor stirred. Dead he was, but still his torso lurched forward. His eyes rolled back, yellow already, and stared blankly at mother, father, sister, child. As she jigged, the counsellor stirred. Dead he was, but still his torso lurched forward. His eyes rolled back, yellow already, and stared blankly at mother, father, sister, child. Dance, the hag called. Sure enough, the counselor creaked mortised knee and slack elbow, dead calf and dying thigh. He stood beside her upon the deathbed, and dance they did together. The hag kept sick time with cracked hands. The counselor's lurching, ghost-white dance grew fast.
Pleasantly.
It was as she'd always wanted, a puppet all her own, a high-born fool who'd call her mistress. It had all only begun.
I'll say to you like you said. What are you, some kind of wandering butler? You can tell your boss I'll have no dealings with you. What? That's very rude.
Now, Brachus.
I'm trying to keep my mind on the story, and it's getting awfully hungry in here.
Can please trade ammo hide with him.
Destroyer of
Well,
citizens.
love my fleece and call me Bessie. It sure is great fun socializing instead of scavenging. Who's to say I'm not a great storyteller? You should hear about the time I convinced an entire realm of loonies to make chocolates in my likeness every year.
Forged by their
Oh,
very
you listen to
soul,
Buddy!
the twins,
No.
and
Listen to
neither
Buddy!
desired to live in a world which the other had flown.
They're referring to us!
Was once Brachus the babe,
Isn't it?
hand in hand with his twin Cassandra.
Referring to us! We're with Looney! To like us a chocolate every year!
Had the blood of sorcerers
Oh,
in them.
God, I like that, I like
Cassandra
that.
resisted.
Oh, it is such a wonderful tale. Almost as lovely as the story of Sam and Maxine.
So, Maxine.
For the first time in my life, I'm not even a little bored.
There's a board. For the first time in my life, I'm not even a little bored.
Oh, very sorry. I shouldn't laugh. It's just next God's Day is going to be very eventful for the likes of you.
Ooh, next God Day is going to be
Greater
very
in
eventful
pain
for
than
me.
that of flesh. Having thus discarded
I'll
his
have
sister,
roasted rabbit for supper next week. My firstborn, Charlio, will arrive on a clear-skied afternoon, and in 7 years' time I'll inherit a pouch
What?
of gold as big as a dragon's egg.
What are you
All
doing?
this assuming, of course, you do not fail in your mission.
What's going on? What is it saying? Hee, oh, very
Well,
sorry.
certainly not the
Life
whole
is just-
story, if I'm perfectly honest. A rare
Okay.
event indeed. Some threads are missing from this particular cat's cradle, but I've worked out the major details. It seems, Source Hunter, that the fate of all of us mere mortals rests squarely in your hands.
Turn around, you're caught up.
What to say? Hee, oh, very sorry. I shouldn't laugh. It's just next God's Day is going to be very eventful for the likes of you. I'll have roasted rabbit for supper next week. My firstborn, Charlotte, will arrive on a clear skied afternoon in 7 years' time. I'll inherit a pouch of gold as big as dragon's egg.
As big as a dragon's egg.
Yeah. All this assuming, of course, you do not fail in your mission. We're not going to my mission. What would you know about that? Well, certainly not the whole story, if I'm perfectly honest. A rare event indeed. Some threads are missing from the particular cat's cradle, but I've worked out the major details. It seems so something that the fate of all of us mere mortals rests square in your hands.
Profess? Hardly. Who can stand those dried-up old windbags with their podiums and their gavels and their big curly wigs? Wait, what were we talking about? Ah, yes, Source Hunter. I do not profess to see the future. I simply do. I am the knower of secrets, the conveyor of fates, and have been since the age of 2.
Why not one? Like Bloomer?
The truth is a grande dame, Source Hunter. I'm sure your jumpy, impish friend would quite agree with me on that point.
Is that you?
No. The imp. I'm assuming you're talking about the imp guy. Do you remember when we got further and we've gone back? Him. Remember he talks to us and helps us with the time stuff.
And I'd like
Him
the
and-
voices in my head to quit their mewling, but they insist to me as I'll insist to you. Money talks. 6 secrets I may have for you, Source Hunter. Granted, you can pay the price.
What?
I've got no money.
That depends. How much have you got? Choose carefully, Source Hunter, for I can only consult the heavens for you a single time.
What? What did you
One
change?
mustn't become too greedy regarding fate. No, no. A glut of foresight can drive one rather batty indeed.
What did you just do? I thought we could have
Let's
6.
change the subject. Because I can't pay.
So we've gone from 6 to only having 1 then?
No.
And I had like
This
the
is
voices
6
in my head to quit
secrets.
their mewling, but they insist to me as
Oh,
I'll
okay.
insist to you.
And
Well,
this
that depends.
is
How
the
much have you
future.
got? Choose
Oh!
carefully, Source
Peek into my future
for
for
I can
knowledge of
only
what's to
consult the
come. I'll
heavens
pay
for you a
350.
single time.
If you 370 gold for
One
a look at
mustn't
my
become
future.
too greedy regarding fate. No, no. A glut of foresight can drive one rather batty indeed. If you meet any wanderers, send them our way, won't you? My
What is that
priceless
for?
collection of life ceramic infants won't grow itself, you know.
What is this for?
Nothing I can.
I guess we'll save it here in the episode and maybe do it next time.
I'm warm as fresh apple
Let's
pie.
She'll see it coming if I slap her upside her empty.
So let's end the episode. So please like, please subscribe. Please tune in next time.
Wait.
What? I just saved it. I've been IVATOPIA.
Wait!
You've been SupernovaTiffy. What? I've just saved it.
We
What are you
can
doing?
save it again.
Why? Why are you just robbing from them?
I'm not! It's for free!
It's free. It is like camp.
No one has as many friends as the man with many cheeses!
You didn't have any cheese. You stole it.
Yellow already,
Oh,
and
jeez.
stared blankly at mother, father, sister, child.
Ooh, what's that?
As she jigged, the counselor stirred. Dead he was, but still his torso lurched forward.
Blue fabric
His eyes
dye.
rolled back, yellow already, and stared blankly at
White
mother,
fabric
father,
dye.
sister, child.
Who can identify?
Dance, the hag called.
I don't know, but on an episode, we can do this tomorrow.
Counselor creaked
Somebody in our group.
Yeah, someone can.
There's you.
dead calm.
Well, do it tomorrow.
With the forest
He stood
sky.
beside
We're gonna do
her
4 more episodes tomorrow, remember?
dance.
Hope you 92. So anyway, as I was saying before, please like, please subscribe, please tune in next time. I've been IVATOPIA alongside.
SupernovaTiffy!
Thanks. Like and subscribe, and of course share the video and subscribe to both channels. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.